Today's episode opened with Martin having a bad dream. His husband, Smitty, the reporter, shook him and woke Martin up. Then Smitty thinks that Martin should find out why he's having these bad dreams. Martin doesn't want to find out. Then Martin gets a group text from Anita to be at the family home by 7 p.m. for a family meeting.
You sorry son of a bitch.
After Danny knocked all Bill's papers off his desk, and I'm sorry I got a cold, so pardon my sniffles, with a golf club, Bill had everyone leave his office so he can talk to Danny alone. Danny told Bill, "You moved out and bought a home in another subdivision, so why come back with Haley to Fairmont Crest?" And Bill said he wants to live at Fairmont because it's the best. That's why he wants to live there, because he wants the best. Danny reminded Bill he wouldn't have the things that he have now if it wasn't for her family. So after Danny left Bill's office, she ran into Vanessa at a bar. Danny looked at the guy who earlier had his hand. Okay, I'm sorry, I got it mixed up here. Okay, okay. What I was saying is that Danny was looking at this guy who was sitting across from Vanessa, who earlier he had his hands between Vanessa's legs. That's what I was trying to say. Anyway, oh, it's cold. And Danny told Vanessa that this guy doesn't look like Doug to her. So Doug must be Vanessa's man that she's role playing with. Danny decided she was not going to be here when Bill married Haley and that she was going to take a trip to Paris. Then Danny got the group text. Okay. Now we're at Nicole. Nicole, Dr. Ted, Kat, and Andre talked a little bit about the award event Nicole is planning. We found out by their conversation that Andre's parents died in a plane crash and that Dr. Ted took him in. Then a few minutes later, Nicole and Kat got the group text from Anita. Okay, outside in the fresh air, we find Naomi and Chelsea were talking about Chelsea's career change and that she wants to start a purse business with her cousin Kat. After they talked about their dad and how Naomi doesn't want to have nothing to do with her father, they get a group text from their grandma Anita. All right. Vernon and Anita talked a little bit about how nice it was before they had the kids again. They said they must protect Martin, and they feel bad about what this will do to Danny. So them going to Bill's wedding. So all the family gather for the meeting and find out Vernon and Angela wants them to attend Bill's wedding. Danny said she was going to Paris and walked out. Vernon stopped her and asked Danny to do this for him. Danny is at home now with her. Later, Danny is at home with with her daughters, and they don't understand why they have to go to Bill's wedding. Danny starts thinking, and I think she suspects that Bill is forcing her parents to do this for him. Okay, now last up is Leslie. Leslie was thinking about her man Alan, who died while she was having coffee at this restaurant outside the gate with Ashley's mom and Nicole's executive assistant. They told her about what had happened at the club restaurant with Danny. It seemed to me that Leslie is a little bit envious of Nicole from the conversation that they were having. So today episode ended up closing with what looks like Leslie running Nicole's assistant Laura off the road. I think Leslie is going to be our villainess. That's who I think Leslie is going to be, because she's going to be a trip. Anyway, thank you all for listening. Thank you all for tuning in. Um, this is Delora with a code. Let's keep the drama alive. Until next time, good night.